Policies and issue on internet and implication to teaching and learning. First is information technology includes the use of computer which has become indispensable in modern societies to process data and save time and effort. Telecommunication technologies include telephone with fax and the broadcasting of radio and television often through satellites. Telephone system, radio and TV broadcasting are needed in this category. Networking technologies. The best known of networking technologies is Internet, but has extended to mobile phone technology, Voice over Internet Protocol or VoIP, satellite communications, and other forms of communication are still in their infancy. The DICT Roadmap. In our country, the Department of Information and Communication Technology, or DICT, has formulated a roadmap to guide all agencies in the utilization, regulation, and enhancement of ICT. Each has processes corresponding policy statement and guidelines. The ICT for Education, or ICT4E, is a program under the ICT that supports all the effort of the education sector in incorporating the use of ICT as well as in determining and gaining access to the infrastructure, hardware or software, telecommunication policies, and others, which are necessary to use and deploy learning technologies at all levels of education. Among policy recommended programs that have application to education things learning are the ICT Education Master Plan for all levels, including a national roadmap for faculty development in ICT and education. A national framework plan for ICT in basic education was developed. Content and Application Development through the Open Content in Education Initiative, or OCEI, which converts the fed material into interactive multimedia content, develop application used in school, and conduct student and teachers competition to promote the development of education-related web content. Next is PedNet, is a wallet garden that hosts educational learning and teaching materials and application for use by the Filipino students, their parents, and teachers. All public high school will be part of this network with only DepEd-approved multimedia applications, material, and mirrored internet sites accessible from schools' PCs. Next is Establish Community E-Learning Center called Eskwela for Out of School Youth, OSY, providing them with ICT enhanced alternative education opportunities. Equality program for tertiary education through partnership with state universities and colleges to improve quality of ICT education and the use of ICT in education in the country, particularly outside of Manila. Digital Media Art Program, which builds digital media skills for government using open source technology. Particular beneficiary agencies include the Philippines Information Agency and other government media organizations, the Cultural Center of Philippines, National Commission of Culture and Arts, and other government agencies, state universities and colleges, and other local government units. And next is ICT Skills Strategic Plan, which develops an interagency approach to identify strategic and policy and program recommendation to address IT skill demand supply time. Some issue on ICT and Internet policy regulations. Issue number 1, freedom of expression and censorship. Under International Human Rights Convention, all people are guaranteed the rights for free expression. Issue number 2, privacy and security. Privacy policies are an issue. Most commercial sites that have privacy policy when someone uses a site and click I agree, it is if you have turned over private information to any authority that may access it. There are several types of privacy as shown by the Following examples foremost privacy means personal privacy, the right of individuals not to have their home, private life, and or personal interfered. Privacy of communication refers to the protection for interference with communication over the phone or internet. Respect of communication is an essential prerequisite for the maintenance of human relationship via technological communication media. Information privacy is related to the use of computer and communication use of systems which are able to hold and process information about large number of people at high speed. It is important to ensure that information will only be used for purposes for which it was gathered and will not able disclosed others without consent of individuals. Issue number 3, surveillance data and retention. The use of electronic communication has enhanced the development of indirect surveillance. There is no direct contact between the agent and the subject of surveillance, but evidence of activities can be traced. I am watching your data is being retained. Issue number 4, e-populants from e-waste. Large amount of e-waste is generated by ICT. These are particular terminal equipment used for computing PCs, laptops, broadcasting, television and radio sets, telephony, fixed and mobile phones are peripherals, fax machine, printer, and scanners. That's all. Thank you. Thank you for watching.